Hello there and welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to be dipping for the first time into the Ace Beauté Paradise Fallen palette, and this is the new formulation. This is the eye look that I created, so if you're interested in seeing that, it will be in just a couple minutes. And I also was chatting today about what I want my channel to be. I'm only, I don't know, maybe 100 videos in. I don't even know how many videos I've made, maybe not even that, but I have about 100 subscribers and that number is slowly growing, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And I would like to have a channel that is a good balance of what I like to do and create and what you like to see. Do you like declutters or tutorials or palette bingos? Like, what do you want to see? I need you to let me know. So please do that in the comments. If you're interested in seeing more colorful content on your timeline, don't forget to like and subscribe, because currently I'm uploading about 3, sometimes more videos a week. And without further ado, let's get into this one. So I'm looking at this palette and I see so many beautiful color stories. I see little quads over here, and then I see all these lovely silvers and grays, and then I see all these beautiful purples. I think for today's look I want to dip into the silvers and grays with a splash of purple. I think there are several things that I want to do, but I had to choose something, and I'm running out of time to get this done before I need to take my husband to work. It's almost 5:30 in the morning, so let's just get started. I'm going to start with a medium blending brush and dip into the shade Pure, which is the lightest of the gray mattes. And I'm going to put this in my entire crease and blend it around. What I'm doing is I'm creating like a wash of color, and then I've decided to do a halo eye, so that wash of color will just make it so that my lid is not totally naked between the inner and outer corners. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about my channel and what I would like my channel to be, and what you as a viewer want to get from my channel. I think it's really important that I have a balance of those two things. I have to want to do it. I have to enjoy making the content, because if it's not something that I enjoy, it's not sustainable. And it's also not going to be enjoyable for you as a viewer to watch me do something that I don't like doing. So let's talk about that first. The sort of stuff that I watch, the sort of videos that I find myself watching and clicking on, are tutorials and declutter videos, palette rankings, reviews of new products, collection tours, things like that. The sorts of things where I'm looking at people's eyeshadow palettes, they're talking about their palettes, they're showing me how they use their palettes. I enjoy watching those sorts of things. I like seeing new things that are coming on the market, although sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed by how much there is and how we as consumers are expected to decide what we want when there's so many choices. But that's a different story. And so those are the sorts of things that I like to watch. I like it when the content creator is talking a little bit about their life. They talk a bit about their, it's not just makeup, but I like it when there's personality, lots of personality, and also a peek into the person's life. Like, I don't want them to share personal information. I don't want them to tell me where they live. I'm not going to be some creepy internet stalker. But, mention your husband, or mention your kids, or talk about the things that you like to do outside of what you're filming. Just a little bit about who you are as a person and what your world looks like. I think that's really neat. Alright, now I'm taking a small blending brush and I'm dipping into the next darkest gray matte. It's called Stone. And this is going to be the beginning of my inner and outer corners for the halo eye. So I'm just going to place this at the very outer corner. I'm going to deepen this up a little bit as well. So I want to cover about 1/3 of my lid with this shade. Anyway, so those are the sorts of videos that I like to watch. That's what I find myself clicking on. I don't really click on like the beauty room tours. I don't know if that's an older thing or if people are still doing a lot of that. I don't really click on those unless it's all about the eyeshadow palettes. Those I watch. And those are the videos that I enjoy watching. I like to see, again, I like to talk about eyeshadow, to see people's collections. I like to hear what they have to say. And because that's the sort of thing that I like to watch, it's also the kind of thing that I like to create. I like to do tutorial videos. I like to do ranking videos and go through my collection and do like a little tour, but also I find it helpful for myself to know what I actually have and what I'm using and what I could pass along because I'm not using it. So I like ranking videos, I like declutters. I'm going to take that very same brush, I've color switched it, and I'm going to dip into the shade Shadow, which is a very dark purple matte on the far left bottom corner. And with Shadow, I'm just going to further deepen up the extreme inner and outer corner. So I'm just tapping it into place here and blending it out just to deepen up on top of the gray that I just laid down. So, okay, we've gone over what I like to watch and what I like to make. Now the question is, what do you as a viewer want to see? If I look at my YouTube analytics, I see that the sorts of videos that get the most views or the most eyeballs on them are the videos that are more like collection tours, declutters, ranking videos, and things that have themes, such as when I did, top 5 spring palettes or something like that. It wasn't a top 5, it was just spring palettes. Anyway, that sort of video gets more views than a simple tutorial. And part of that could be because I'm not really on trend with new releases, and so no one's gonna find my video reviewing this palette, for example, because this palette was released like a year ago. And that makes sense to me. If I were only interested in getting the views, then I would be jumping all over these videos that seem to generate views, and I would be totally letting go of anything else. But that's not my only interest. I want to create stuff that I like to create, and I actually started YouTube as an outlet for my creativity and a place to share what I was learning. Maybe at some point I can help someone along the way, like give you some inspiration or ideas, or help you learn something that you didn't know before. Stuff that, like, I think today, actually, the day that I'm filming this, I think the video talking about things I've learned, like tips and tricks I've learned in the last year, pretty sure that video is going live this morning. And that's the sort of thing that I would have watched. Like, hey, I'm just starting out. What are some basic tips and tricks that all these artists seem to know, but nobody has actually specifically, explicitly said? So I made a video for it. And so that's one of the reasons I started the YouTube channel in general, was to create the content that I was not able to find, or the sort of thing that I would have found useful, or just add to the sort of thing that I was already watching because I liked it. So I don't want to just make videos that get the views. I don't want to chase the views. I want to create content which is useful and helpful and also enjoyable. Okay, I've picked up a flat and kind of fluffier blending brush, and I picked up the shade Moon Glow. I actually meant to put this on a flat shader brush, and I picked up the wrong brush because I don't have my glasses on. But we'll see how this one works. I've sprayed the brush, and I'm going to put this on the center of my spotlight halo eye. And I'm going to take that hair off. Anyway, so that's the sort of thing that I like to watch, the sort of thing I like to make, and I also have to consider the sort of thing that you want to watch as a viewer. I don't want to be wasting my time. Like, I can just do my eyeshadow and move on with my day. I don't need to film. I don't need to take the time to edit and create a thumbnail and put it up online. If nobody's watching what I'm creating, there's no point in creating it. I can have just as much fun doing my eyeshadow and not filming it and just, put my attention into other things. So I have to find the balance between what I create and what people want to see, while still being true to myself as far as creating content that I can be proud of. So first off, before I get any further into this, I would like you, please, to comment below with what sort of stuff you want to see. If you just do not care about tutorials, let me know. If you like to see more chatty, get ready with me kinds of videos where I just talk about life and happen to be doing my eyeshadow, let me know. If you want to see more themed videos like the spring palettes or the my favorite in this category, my favorite cool tone palettes. Ooh, there's an idea. If you want to see more things like that, let me know. Please tell me in the comments what kinds of videos you want to see, because the point of having the channel, outside of what my purposes were in creating it, were to cater to the audience. There's an excitement and an energy because I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and that in and of itself is appealing. I'm going to take some concealer and clean up under my eyes here, this is what I usually do this. Sometimes I don't remember and sometimes I don't care. But I usually do this because I want to brighten up under the eyes and deal with any fallout. And I want to make this look more purple now on the under eye. I mean, it's a purple palette and I have barely used any purpley colors, so I think that's kind of funny. And then there's also the element of this sort of general feeling that I want my channel to have, the kind of content in general. I want my channel to be a fun, authentic, uplifting, encouraging sort of place. This is not going to be the channel where you come to hear about drama. I don't want any drama on my channel. I don't want personal life drama. I don't want to sit here complaining about my issues. We all have issues. You don't need to hear about mine. I mean, I don't, like, that's not the sort of thing that I want to watch. And so that's not the sort of thing that I want to create either. Now I'm just taking a face powder. I don't even know what this is. I've had it for ages. It's CoverGirl Clean Professional in the loose powder in the shade 110. And what I do is I just put a little bit of this on that same flat brush, and I just use it to set in the concealer. I don't really want to talk about drama that's happening in the beauty community because A, I don't know, B, I don't care, C, my opinion matters not at all. I want my channel to be a fun place where if you're into colorful eyeshadow and you like my personality, you can come and watch videos of me doing my eyeshadow and being a general dork, because that's my personality. Dork. Okay, hang on, hold that thought. What should we do next? Alright, the brush that I used for the shimmer, it's a fluffier, flatter C-shaped brush, but it's not a flat brush. It's just a little bit pinched. I'm going to dip into the shade Eve, which is a beautiful royal purple matte. And Eve, I'm going to put underneath of the gray on the outer and inner corners. But I don't want to carry it into the center because I want the center to stay light. I'm going to take a really small pencil brush and dip into that same shade because I want to do this inner corner, but I don't want it to splay out everywhere with a thicker brush. So this really small pencil brush will just work on the inner corner. Yeah, see the precision that gives me? At the end of the day, I don't want to chase views. If you come to my channel and you like what you see, you like the content that I'm providing, you like my personality, you decide to stay, you subscribe and we hang out, that's awesome. I love interacting with viewers in the comments. I love to hear what you have to say. I love feedback. That's the sort of thing I want. If you're coming because you want drama or you want, I don't know, you want to hear somebody talk about what's happened with, you know, this person that we're all going to cancel, that's not me. Now with a pinched detail crease brush from e.l.f., this is like a little fan brush, I'm going to dip into the shade Dusk. Dusk is more of a fuchsia sort of purple, and I'm just going to use it underneath of this purple here to blend it out a bit and add a little bit more of a pinky sort of feel to it. I decided to bring that color on the inner corner because it looked naked without. I think this eyeshadow looks really pretty. I'm glad I brought the purple into it. Now I want to take, I guess I'll just take this very small pencil brush again. I think I'll bring Moon Glow down. I had thought about putting a purple shimmer here instead, but I think I'll start with Moon Glow, and maybe I'll do both. So I'm dipping into Moon Glow, and then I'm going to spray my brush and put that on the center of the lower lash line. And I need to finish up this look because I think I'm starting to repeat myself. I do that, you know, I get a little rambly sometimes. I appreciate everyone who watches my videos and has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate all of you. I'm so grateful that you've taken the time to click on my video because there are millions of options out there. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did, and I hope you stay. And if you don't stay or you don't agree with me, that's okay. And we can just move on from there. That's all right. So I guess the point of this video is just for me to reflect on what I would like my channel to be, and to ask you as a viewer what you would like to see. If you hate straightforward tutorials, I don't need to make a straightforward tutorial. If you prefer like a chatty video like this where I talk for a little while I'm applying my eyeshadow, then that's fine. I would enjoy making that, and if that's what you would enjoy seeing, I'm happy to oblige. But I need you to tell me. I need you to let me know what you'd like to see. So please do so. Please write in the comments. Just take a moment and say, hey, Rachel, this is what I like to see. This is what I like to watch. That would be super helpful to me. I'm loving the way that this Moon Glow color is pulling down into the lower lash line. I think it's really pretty. But I do want to add just a tiny bit of purple shimmer. So I'm taking that same small blending, like very small blending brush, dipping into the shade Twilight. And I'm going to use this on the edges, like where Moon Glow hits the purple matte. I'm just going to use it to help transition into the matte on the two edges, but not in the center. So those are my thoughts on this topic. I want my channel to be a positive and encouraging place. I want it to be a fun place where I can be myself and be authentic, be goofy and dorky, and, you know, maybe teach you something about eyeshadow. That's the sort of thing that I like to watch, and that's the sort of thing that I like to create. And there's no point in me making the videos if nobody's going to watch them and no one cares. I enjoy making the content, and I want to find out what you want to watch. So anyway, that's all I have to say because I really am repeating myself at this point. What eyeliner do I want to use? I think I'll do white. I think I'll do a white eyeliner. This is just a simple white kohl eyeliner. And I'll put that on my whole waterline. Yeah, white was a good call. All right, I'm going to go off camera and finish up with some eyeliner and just a few last minute things, and then I'll be back to close out this video. Okay guys, and here's a finished look. On my lips, I am wearing first the tinted lip oil from Burt's Bees in the shade Showering Sunset, and then I'm wearing the Butter Gloss from NYX in the shade Cranberry Pie. I've recently published a video where I am swatching all of my lip tints. I don't have any lipsticks, they're just like usually lip oils or lip tints of some kind, but you should be able to find that on my channel if you're interested. And that is today's video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, please comment below. This might be the only time that I really sincerely request that you comment below and let me know what you want to see from this channel. What kind of content makes you smile, gets you excited to watch a video about eyeshadow, whatever sort of content you want to see on this channel, please let me know. Give me feedback as to what I've done before that you like, or what I've done that you don't like, or what you'd like to see more of, anything like that. I would really appreciate your help because I really want to tailor this channel to be a great fit for both creator and viewer. So that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and until we see each other again, have a wonderful day. Bye!